Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius November 8, 2022. Discovering genuinely useful information with just a little digging is entirely possible today. However, you'll have to cut through the fluff. Some minor challenging aspects challenge your perceptions today, particularly about matters of the past. However, this is also a day for pouring a little more energy into your work and feeling accomplished as a result, or for some, paying particular attention to your health, nutrition, and self-care can give you a satisfying boost. At the same time, the moon spends all of today in your privacy sector, the final house of your solar chart, suggesting a break on an emotional level will do you a world of good. Be sure to feed your need for rest and detox. Your intuition is especially intense at this time. This is because mighty Jupiter, the great benefic and the planet of expansion and growth, is retrograde in your solar 12th house of privacy, seclusion, and the unconscious. This has expanded your cosmic connection to the universe, perhaps even guiding you like a guardian angel. When it comes to your personal or romantic life, you're being offered a chance to reunite with an ex, especially if they're a karmic connection, to heal or find closure. You may also consider revisiting a situation or agreement from the past to pick up the pieces with your partner now. Shine bright like a diamond. The last few days were a little weepy while the moon was in Pisces, so you may have been more emotional and introverted than usual. Luckily, the moon leaves watery Pisces for your fiery sign today. Now in your sign, the moon will encourage you to come out of your shell. You may still feel self-conscious since the moon can brashly illuminate everything about your professional identity. However, you can rely on the courageous energy of the moon to show up with confidence and childlike charisma at work today. As the moon leaves an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, it wraps up a visit that put it on friendly terms with the Sun, Venus, and Mercury in your financial sector. That will change in a few days when the moon not only returns to your income sector but as an eclipsing full moon, making it important to hold on to where this has helped to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination. The planet's positions bring you back to what you were curious about a couple months back. It may have to do with a person you are intrigued by. Whatever your heart feels, keep your body in tune by regular exercise and drinking plenty of water. You can't follow your heart if your body isn't ready to move. Rest will help balance your digestive and excretory systems, and that in turn will keep your energy pure for when you need it most. Time to get out the paperwork and books today. Your mind is sure to be sharp, logical, and analytical. Sitting down to budgeting and business planning is the best activity for this vibration, as practicality will be most dominant. Even if your day is a busy one, take the time to slow down and handle these types of tasks. On the home front, you'd be wise to review your budget and goals there, as well. Use this vibration to the fullest. The moon's return to Aries today is more than just the chance that you get each month to check in, both with your own inner voice and the ever-changing cosmic conditions. While there has been a lot of the latter since the moon was here 4 weeks ago, the biggest difference is what is missing. Missing is not just Jupiter, who retrograded back out last week, but Mercury, whose departure from your relationship sector last weekend means there is nothing for the moon to clash with. This means less pressure on you and your relationships. As the moon returns to Aries today for the chance that you get each month to check in, there will be two noticeable absences. The first is that Jupiter is gone, but the second is that for the first time in over 3 months, the moon returns to find no planets on the other side of the sky after Mercury left your relationship sector last weekend. This will reveal a drop in both personal and relationship pressure. Our eyes in the sky. The day's powerful influences tell us to slow down. It isn't just a race right now. It's a marathon for you to do and soak in the healing. The Scorpio sun isn't playing. It requires you to make your mental health a top priority. As the Scorpio sun aligns with the south node of destiny, there is an interplay of power and authority that just doesn't seem to let up. Bosses and colleagues could even try some moves on you that leave you shaking your head in disbelief. People in relationships are going to have to find ways to compromise when Venus and Uranus oppose each other. You can't take on everything yourself. Giving up your peace for the sake of someone else isn't going to remedy any situation. Sweeping things under the rug never served the greater purpose, but with Venus wanting to break away from the drama and noise, it could be a temptation for many. As you rest your head on your pillow, Mercury and the South Node of Destiny in Scorpio will blast open your psychic ability and empathic nature. This is a great time to connect with the other side, but it will be important that you set some emotional and energetic boundaries. Another helpful minor connection between Mercury and Chiron can provide some cosmic healing, allowing you to shake off any hurt from the past. This can help you quash any issues that have been weighing you down in the romance department. This energy is also perfect for addressing your financial situation. If you're due for a raise, now might be a good time to request one. The cosmic weather is quiet today until mid-afternoon, when the Aries moon aligns with Chiron, making us agitated. Present situations trigger a reminder of long-buried insecurities, causing us to shadowbox against a phantom enemy. The irony is that this enemy is ourselves. We are the ones who are subtly replaying past events and reinforcing our own trauma. Naturally, it is easier to blame an outside party for our troubles. Yet, the only way to face this foe now is through acceptance and forgiveness. We must stand toe-to-toe with our psychic aggressor and integrate it, not denounce it through avoidance or passive-aggressive behavior. Healing can only come through reconciliation. Shortly following this, Venus opposes Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprise events in love and money. Uranus is the arbiter of change, but Venus in Scorpio prefers to maintain control. Although our relationships tend to be paths toward evolution under Scorpionic placements, we still must wrestle with our fixations, obsessions, and jealousies. We expect others to be loyal to us, and us to them, and so when conflict arises in intimate dynamics, it can come as a shock. Even more so, Venus opposite Uranus presages sudden, unexpected circumstances. An out-of-the-ordinary, mysterious stranger may suddenly enter the scene, throwing our predictable life into upheaval. We may realize we need more out of a current relationship, making requests of our partner that push everyone out of their comfort zone. We may even decide we don't want to be partnered at all, desirous of personal freedom. The best way to handle this transit is to be flexible. This is not necessarily an influence of breakups, although it can be one of testing the limits and toying with the idea of illicit behavior. Infidelity would not be tolerated now and could lead to a breakdown of trust and subsequent parting of ways. On the money front, be mindful that this is an occasion for both windfalls and sudden losses. Don't gamble with anything you can't afford to lose.